I just can't even believe this. I started to cry. I felt so afraid and so worried because I was reading the book Braving the Wilderness in the bath tonight. I had the answer come to me when it was on the part about fear. That fear is how we got here. And so, oh yeah, great book so far. Um, And I was like, okay, I need to post to Facebook tomorrow that I've been doing this videos. And I don't want to. The fear part of me does not want to because that is all the people and things that I got wrapped up in of a lifestyle about caring about what other people think. I feel like I got into seeing and being immersed into a lifestyle that this isn't so bad once you force yourself to do stuff that you're called to do. And it's like, you don't need to tell me twice, you know? Like, I have learned enough that when you're called to do something, you do it. You go and you do it now. So I'm here. I'm doing it even before because I just needed to get this out. The fear, once I realized I got to post to share this, the fear just started igniting and piling up and just like erupting inside way too viciously. And I am not gonna be stressed and fearful and worried. Not things I'm going to. So that lifestyle that I had seen how people go to fear, faking, hiding, hating, and resenting the anger that they let build up is just so like what I'm trying to get away from because it's so toxic and it's so negative and it's just everything that I am not about. So on Facebook, there's like the platform of where I've come from and what I have seen and been around and been with that is not how I am being now because there was just such disconnection. That was like the whole premise was, and that's what I'm reading about, is this the science and the studying of disconnection and how that happens and what feeds disconnection from just being around it, thinking that being disconnected is acceptable, desired, and people just copying everything that everyone else is endorsing to them. Yeah, it's just my perspective on what I have experienced and the lack of vulnerability and the lack of honesty and the lack of facing things like honestly, did I already say that? And truthfully and non-judgmentally wasn't there. Like, and that was just like what was marginalizing on both sides. So courage, vulnerability to show up, be honest, because at the same time that I saw what was going on at the facets of the face and the facade that everyone was putting on, I got behind it and saw what was going on behind it, which was like the worst hurt and denial and problems and pain and like avoidance and like self-hate for the natural state, you know? Like, oh, it was vicious. And so it was just not at all the same as what everyone was pretending it was to be. And I'm like, if you all went home, really home, and realized everyone else is at home the same way, fighting the fight that they think they need to just because everyone else is fighting that fight. And it's just not my game at all. And so once I learned that, realized what was going on, understood it more, found me again, I'm out. Like, yeah, it was great fun for what I loved of it. It was also real rank. So, yeah. Anyways, it feels so good to be honest. It feels so good to be free. It feels so good to say the truth. It feels so good to be truthful and honest with myself. And I love it because it's so fucking empowering from where I started at before I pressed record and from instantly where I just became once I started speaking and showed up and am now here at this point in what a matter of moments. What is the moments? Okay, well, So that's fabulous. I choose faith and trust and vulnerability and courage and honesty and truth and passion and aliveness and me. And I choose God. Amen. Good night. Fucking yes.